going on? Orlando Magic fans, welcome to the Six Man Show Postgame Live, presented by Rock'em. On the road. We took the show on the road. I've got Jonathan Osborne. I've got Luke Sylvia right here. We're live here from Charlotte. We just got done going to the game. It was a thrilling time. Glad you guys are here. This will be a good one. Chat's already going crazy. What a win. First off, before we get to the super chats, before we talk about Rock'em, all those things, I definitely want to start with these guys, get their initial reactions on this game, and obviously we'll talk about this game a lot today. But Jonathan, you want to go first?
My initial reaction is right now on this couch, there's a bar right in my butt crack. First of all, I'm so uncomfortable.
What a start.
But no, first of all, and I mean this with the utmost sincerity, Spectrum Center was not by any means packed, right? But Charlotte fans brought it tonight. I want to give them credit. What are you laughing?
Your volume's already going up. We can't be super loud because of where we're staying. I told him, I was like, Jonathan, use speaking voice, okay?
I'm trying my best.
Go ahead.
No, but ugly game. It was frustrating first half. We got the chance to meet with a lot of Magic fans, that either travel from Orlando or live in the Charlotte sort of area tonight. And I don't know what Kevin's doing.
Always does
but
this.
The second half was incredible, starting with that Franz Wagner dunk. And then I was telling these guys, that Jalen Suggs dunk in the third quarter, I think I felt my soul leave my body.
Yeah, this Steven says, how lit are the boys right now, scale of 1 to 10? Before that stretch in the third quarter, we were probably a 5. It was not a good first half, obviously. But
it wasn't, but then the dunks happened. And we had multiple Jam Hot Chicken Jam of the Week candidates.
Here's the thing. What we're going to have to do, guys, probably, when did the Magic play this week? Wednesday, tomorrow. Friday. I'm trying to think if there's a Sunday. There is a Sunday game.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, they play Indiana. Duh. What I was going to say is we're probably going to have to put it up for a vote because that Franz dunk was amazing. That Jalen dunk was crazy. So we might have to put it up for a vote on Sunday. Okay. Did you have any other thoughts really quick before we go through all this other stuff about this game in general?
I just want to say how crazy it was to meet so many Magic fans. We met so many Magic fans. We got to talk with a lot of the Valley team. We got a shout out from Dante freaking Marcatelli on the broadcast. We have people sending us the video, the clip. The night just felt super surreal.
Yeah.
And so to also get the win was awesome. But honestly, and I think that was the thing tonight, was going into tonight, we're we can't come all this way and lose. Mm-hmm. But for me, after getting the video of Dante shouting us out on the broadcast, I couldn't believe it, and was, like I said, super surreal. Made the entire trip worth it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hey, before we talk about anything else, we got some super chats. We definitely want to get to those. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 super chats tonight. Big shout out. First, we have, of course, Ty, Mr. TV, leading the way. He says, we getting streaky 6-man show. Warm up them nips.
Oh, the nips are warming up for sure. We need one more game.
He says
Thursday's episode could be.
That's true.
Will be if
he says, hit the like, play our song. For those that don't know, the rule around here, was it a 5-game win streak?
5-game win streak.
5-game win streak. Shirt comes off for Luke. So,
baby.
What's the win streak for you? When does the shirt come off for you?
82-0.
Oh, 82.
No, if we win a title,
dude,
everything's coming off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
He says hit the like and play our song. I know
we win a title, I'm reversing my vasectomy and having another child that day.
Okay. These guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. We're going to play the song really fast, okay? Oh, wait, you guys can't hear it either. I had to move it. Hold on.
Oh, gosh.
Here's the song.
This is awful.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Good job. Magic.
Watch out, beware. Gonna get you.
We're gonna get kicked out of here. First off, it was fun down the stretch of that game. We got some Let's Go Magic chants going. We got Play the Song going. And then
it was our turn.
We actually sang the song. This is what I told the guys before this. I know we're going off track here. But I said, you know how that phrase, hurt people? And I was like, guys, there's been so many times that in Orlando we've had other teams invade and chant, for their team. I was like, tonight, I don't have a problem with the Hornets. It's just there's the victims tonight. And so we took it out on them, and it was fun to do that. All right, Luis Rosario with not 1, not 2, but 3 super chat says, get ready for playoff basketball in April. Facts. Let's go. He says Franz with the hammer dunk on Bridges was nasty. Bridges and Brandon Miller, which is kind of funny if you know why. Luis Rosario says the mojo was on point for the Mo Hammer. Love that. Thank you so much, Luis and Ty, for those super chats. Really means a lot. Another thing we have to thank Rock'em. Rock'em is the presenting sponsor of the 6-Man Show Postgame Live. Big shout out to them. Oh, play the song. Oh, my socks are over there. Dang it. I'm going to have to wear them tomorrow. I have to wear them tomorrow. I have 2 pairs of Rock'em socks over there. I have the classics and the play the song socks. I'm gonna have to wear these tomorrow on the plane.
That's some product placement for you, baby.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, Rock'em, world's largest sock store, and they're located in Orlando, Central Florida company, and they love the Magic so much that they make custom Magic socks like that. Like, there's no other team that gets stuff like that. They get generic, team branded stuff, but there's no other team they do that for, except for UCF. They like UCF too. But anyway, I did want to show you guys really fast.
We don't get to do trips like this without like Rock'em support,
that's
our patrons and all that
total facts. I always like to show off some non-sport stuff because we all have people in our lives that don't give a crap about sports. So today we're looking at some Mandalorian socks. I don't know if either of you guys watch The Mandalorian. Mandalorian's awesome. It's great. These ones are my favorite. These things are sick. Close up, look at that. Mando, looking all sharp and shiny. But then over here, of course, we have the Orlando Magic. These are those play the song socks I talked about. Those are pretty awesome. You can get those. Now, I did want to show one more thing. Orlando City, obviously the season just kicked off a couple weeks ago. We don't have to talk about Saturday's game. That was a mess. But look at this. I came up with a deal for you guys, okay? This is something you can't pass up. If you have a smaller person in your life, look at these $5 Orlando City socks. Now, they only have the smaller sizes, but look, you get the Play the Song socks for $20. You get the Varsity Stripe Orlando City socks for $5. Now, our code doesn't apply to socks that are on sale, but you can get 20% off of the $20 socks, which is what, $4? $4 off, so that's $16. Pay $5 for these. That's $21 for 2 pairs of sick, like premium quality socks and repping the city beautiful. All right? So if you're going to do that, we just always recommend that you use the code MAGIC20 because that'll get you 20% off your order at Rock'em.com. Whether it's Orlando Magic stuff or otherwise. 20% off all season long. Use that code MAGIC20. Big shout out to Rock'em for sponsoring the 6 Man Show Postgame Live all season long. All right, chat, it is your turn. Let's take a look at some of these other chats we got tonight. Jack Mack says the Wagner brothers bringing out the hammers tonight. Love that. Rom said, wow, saw the trio there. That was pretty fun. Not only were we on the Bally, Florida broadcast, we were also on the Bally.
That is arguably the best moment of the night.
The Charlotte broadcast. I saw that they were lining up for this shot. They were interviewing like their VP of something, and I knew it was Bally, and I was like, "Oh, we're doing this." And so then obviously like I got the jerseys in there, and then I was like, "Wait a second, let's do the show." And so I pulled up our logo on the phone. You could barely make it out, but it was pretty
J.
funny.
Cole was legitimately 10 feet.
Guys, we got to talk about that. I know I keep getting distracted from the chats. We're gonna get through all these, I promise. It's like pregame, like right before the game, or had the game already started? No, the game hadn't started yet. It was about to tip off. And I saw him, like 30 feet away coming through the tunnel. I was like, is that J. Cole? And I put all the pieces together like a part of it, and I was like, that's J. Cole. And guys, 10 feet, like maybe 15.
The beginning of the game, like, stopped. Like, everybody in our section was just
that's what it was. It was at the very end of the Hornets introductions when Kendra does her pregame hit. I'm not kidding, guys. J. Cole was like this to Kendra. And like Kendra saw out of the side of her eye, and she had to like struggle to keep her composure because like he like brushed up against her, and she was just like we have a picture of it too. And then when she walked away, it was her
one
face
of the greatest
was
rappers
priceless.
alive. I mean,
it was so funny. That was, and the whole night. I mean, he's
10
right
feet
there.
from us.
It was pretty elite. Okay, all right, we're locked in on this. Hey, will one of you pull up the scores? Because Celtics Cavs came down to the wire. Celtics were choking.
I don't think those went in our favor.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if our group chat is
because I see Ty talking about those.
Yeah, the Heat are going to pull it off. The Nets are
Tragic.
looking like they're going to pull it off over the 76ers.
Let's go.
The Cavs pulled it off over the Celtics.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And then the Hawks pulled it
Pacers?
out over the Knicks. That's big.
Pacers,
Wow.
Mavs.
We really just
70%.
need Nets and the Hawks
Yeah.
so that we can jump.
What's
to
the Hawks score?
5, I believe.
The Hawks won.
They did win.
The Hawks won. They
We
beat
are
the
5
Knicks.
right now.
So we're 5th.
But
So if the
If the
Sixers lose,
76ers
we're
lose,
4th.
we're 4th in the East.
We're
tonight.
23 seconds from being 4th seed right now.
That's
guys.
pretty good.
Let's go. Okay. All right, Ty was talking about those games. Yes. Steven says, read the screen. We're working on it. There's a lot to read. That's what Ty says. They have a lot to read. That's so funny. Rom says, an ugly win. Awesome second unit in the fourth. That's what I was just saying. We were walking in here. Yeah, there were some crazy highlights in that second half. Those dunks. Cole got going. But by and large, that was a really ugly game. Not a clean game played by the Magic.
I know I always say this, but that was a horribly officiated game.
Oh, you know what, guys? I didn't change the score. What was the final score?
101 to 89. I've done that before. That's okay.
I know. I did too. I just got
Number
so excited.
21, the official number 21 tonight, whoever he is.
That was.
I hope he lives a long, healthy life. He was garbage tonight. He was so bad.
Genuinely,
terrible.
I don't usually do like
There were probably 5 calls that should have been his call that 44 had to make from the other end of the floor because it was that obvious.
both teams were screwed by him. Like it was a shocking performance by that ref.
Nets ball up 5, 16 seconds to go. Let's go.
W.
4 seed, let's go, baby. I'm sorry.
Warren,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
kicked out.
Sorry.
Your Orlando Magic are going to be the 4 seed in about 15 seconds or whatever it is. That's amazing. In
On
March
freaking
5th.
6th.
Well, yeah, it'll be March 6th. With a
That's
chance to grow the lead tomorrow. Unbelievable, guys. We are living a dream. Okay. Lewis says, well, looks like we need to start the chat. Oh, yeah. This is before we got here. We're here.
Sorry, y'all.
To borrow from Chris, Chris says, to borrow from Christopher Titus, this game had more ugly than a Rolling Stones group photo. That's pretty funny, but gutsy win and play that song. Let's go. Let's go.
Roasting the Stones.
Love that. Jay says, ugly, but gonna get ya. Doc says, I'm greedy. Us too, man.
Facts.
4 seed. Crazy. Coming for you. Steven says, AB had another great game. Both sides of the ball stepped up big when Kel was out.
Can I pull
AB
up
was
the
really
Fazan
good.
stat really
Yeah,
fast?
I see that.
Please.
So if you guys don't already follow Fazan Amer on Twitter, you need to. He is... Where did the tweet go? I just had it. Yeah, Fazan is at Fazan Amer _. And he's got a stat here with a few runs. So the Magic had a 16-4 run to close the first quarter, an 11-4 run to close the third quarter, and a 10-0 run to pull away in the fourth quarter. He said every single one of those runs contained rookie Anthony Black.
Wow.
Like, what was his like?
I missed that part.
Plus
I only
minus
read the
tonight?
first part.
Gotta
when you showed me.
gotta be crazy.
Yeah, we'll look at that in a second. Also, I'll get to that in a second. Okay, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. AB, Magic were up 13. I don't know, 3 minutes left, maybe 4 minutes, something like that. I think it was like 3 minutes. Magic were up 13, and AB had a wide open corner 3, and he missed it. And like that dude. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. And the Hornets came back and scored and made it like an 11-point game or something like that. And AB knew like that was the dagger, and like to see him like he was like he wanted that. Like it was cool to see that up close. Like the dude loves basketball, and he was kicking himself. But I mean, on the whole, dude, he was terrific tonight. Terrific.
Smash that like button, y'all. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Subscribe.
The amount of effort that it took to make this happen tonight. Anyway,
it's a lot.
100 of you here right now. Appreciate that. That's amazing. All right, let's keep going with the chat here. Lots of Luis Rosario here. This is awesome. Love this. Yeah, Steven's talking about that Celtics-Cavs game. Unfortunately, man, Celtics choked. Last I saw it was like 32-14 in the fourth quarter. Like, when did they do that? Except to hurt the Magic, of course. Oh, this is good. Icarus Wrath says, winning the games we should, boys. Keep rolling. Facts. I said this weeks ago. After the All-Star break, I don't care. Tonight was ugly. Doesn't matter. A win is a win. 4 seed. I'll take it. Things we got to improve. And credit to the Hornets. Like, Steve Clifford, that was his game plan. He likes to muck it up, and the refs let him do it. And so credit to them. Made it difficult, but obviously credit to the Magic for finding a way to do it. Doc said, Cliff said young teams don't win. That's pretty funny. Oh, Luke, I love this. He said, y'all saw something very rare tonight. Cole Anthony shooting a half-court shot before the buzzer went off.
Very true.
Dude, if that went in, because that was at the end of the third quarter after we had this crazy stretch of all these dunks. If that went in, which it almost did, I would have died. I would have just perished right there in Spectrum Center.
I do feel like so many guys just hold on to the ball an extra half second so that it looks like they're getting that attempt off. Yeah, right. But they know the odds of making that. They're not trying to drag down their shooting percentage.
That's right. Steven says Grant Williams is up for 12 Oscar nominations. Congratulations to Grant
Williams.
Williams.
There was a dude in front of us that was a massive Grant Williams fan. I'm like, he is not that guy.
Yeah, pretty funny. Ty says Knicks are losing. Yep, they lost. Captain Turk says AB looking really promising right now. Facts. Luke says if y'all could choose one team to win tonight, who would it be? Wait, Magic. Pick one team to... I think you mean pick one to lose, maybe. I don't know. The Knicks losing was really big. Sixers, obviously. Is that game done yet?
10.1.
Wait, it was 10.1? Okay, there we go.
2.5. Okay,
cool.
The Knicks, for me, it's because you have the season series.
Yeah.
That one's huge for them to keep losing.
Yeah.
And, when you have the same record, the Magic automatically are right above them. So
yeah.
that one for me, because you don't have it over the Sixers. You don't have it over the Heat. Do you have it over the Pacers? I think you do.
You do,
right?
yes.
So
With one game to go,
the big ones are the ones that you've got.
But we've already clinched that, right?
Right,
So
the
we
Pacers
played
are already
3
clinched.
times.
Yeah. David says, play the song. Let's go. Steven says, poor Steve Clifford. Said, F this, I'll go back to my old team. Yeah. Captain Turk says, maybe we do need to tighten up, but end of the day, we're finally winning the games we should and getting the job done. This is what good teams do. Facts. Excuse me, I needed that. Steven says, playoff bound, boys. Let's go. Let's keep going here. Chris says, they show all 3 of you guys seating together at during the telecast. Yeah, that was really fun. That was a lot of fun. D. Randall says, what's taking so long? Well, we had to get out of Spectrum Center and run over here and turn all this on.
Yeah.
But hey, we made it. It was actually faster than I expected. I thought it would be a little slower. Part of it was there weren't a ton of people there, even during the game. Like, I mean, the upper bowl guys, I'm not kidding. The section across from us had 9 people in it. I counted 9 people. Now, that was the worst section.
You would count that.
They weren't.
That's a very
I mean, 9 is an
Kevin thing to
easy
do.
number to count. Okay, I can handle that.
But just the concept of counting that is a Kevin
Well,
thing.
when I looked up there and I saw like a group
Guys,
of
I
5
want you to know
before,
that on this trip, Kevin's imagination has been running more wild than you
not
can
go there.
imagine.
We don't
It
have to
is
go. We don't have to go there.
Really
Okay.
crazy.
Anyway, Ernest says we get Kevin back. Get all of us. This is a historic night for us.
You know what?
We've never done this.
I'm offended by that. Luke and I do our best to
do a
fill
great
in
job.
for this when
do a great
when
job.
Kevin's not able to.
You know, Jonathan talks about the arc of Jalen Suggs' career. The arc of these guys, when it comes to the post-game shows, they've done great.
I have yet to get the ticker right at the
Oh,
bottom.
no. You're doing fine. Even I forgot today. I was so excited. But this is history. We've never done a post-game live all together.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
fun.
dope.
We might be doing more of these like in the playoffs. It depends, obviously. Depends on that schedule, but we have some ideas of how that might go. You know, Steven says the show on the road. You better believe it.
Right, baby. Somebody tweeted that we have to be at every away game now. I don't want to say yes. I can't say yes. Would love that. Somebody wants to.
If someone else foots the bill,
let us know.
I'll do it. I'll do it. If someone else foots the bill, let me close out of this. This is getting my way.
And it has to be an amount that would make our wives happy as well.
Oh, I don't need to get paid if they just cover the trip.
Oh, no, I would need much
I'm
more
kidding.
than
I'm kidding.
that.
I'm kidding. Dennis says.
I would be divorced.
Dennis says business handled. On to the next. Let's go Magic. Let's do it. Do you believe it says expecting you guys to sing the song with producer Kevin? Didn't you practice today? Oh, we should have practiced the song. That's a good point. Oh well.
We were singing it loud at the end of the game.
We
I tell
were.
you.
It
Go
was
back
hard
to the
to hear it.
broadcast. You could hear it.
It's hard to hear. We tried to do it during Cole's, walk-off interview, but they were blaring so much music in Spectrum Center to drown us out. They were just hating. You know?
Haters. There were some salty Charlotte fans.
There were
in
some
there.
really salty Charlotte fans. Michael Lynch, our friend from Ireland, says a win is a win. Go Magic, hit the like button, play the song. A good
Have a
night
Guinness
away for
on
the
me,
boys.
Michael.
There you on you. You're gonna pay for that.
Well, no, figuratively speaking.
But yes, please hit the like button, guys. There's over 117 of you here tonight. A like goes a long way. This is a good time to mention we are the Six-Man Show, an Orlando Magic podcast. We put out episodes every Monday and Thursday, and we have this live show right here on YouTube after each and every Orlando Magic game. And so if you're new around here, you like Orlando Magic content, or even just NBA content, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We're glad you're here.
The Magic, everybody, are 10 games above 500 for the first time since April 18th of 2012.
That's so crazy.
The Dwightmare is officially over.
Wow.
We have officially woken from our slumber.
Years.
12
What
years.
grade is a 12-year-old? Is that 5th grade?
No, that's
I was 18.
That's 7th.
12 is 7th grade?
12 to 7th grade.
fifth is
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
A whole 7th grader has
Whole
lived this
7th
life.
grader. We just got a super chat here from Sam. Says New York and
Sam,
Philly
my guy.
both lose. Magic are the 4th seed on
Let's
March
go.
5th.
Let's go.
I feel like we need to take just a moment really quick here. We do this later, and we are going to do it later. But let's just take this moment here. Let's take it in, okay? Look at this, guys. Oh, it's not updated. That's anticlimactic.
That's all right.
Look
It's
at us
updated
in
on
the
my
5th
phone.
seed. Is it?
It's updated.
That's so weird. I was going to there it is. There it is.
ESPN multi-dollar.
There we
Look
are.
at that, guys. Your Orlando Magic, the 4 seed. Take it in, Magic fans. We deserve this. We deserve this. Long way to go. 20 games left tonight. Tonight's the mark where there's 20 games left, okay? Long way to go. But wow, that is beautiful. We'll talk more about the standings and what all that means later on in the show.
We're 1 game away from hitting the over and cashing out, baby.
Wild.
So crazy.
Wild, wild, wild. Do you believe in, this is how you know you're a real one. It says getting Thanksgiving Whisper Show vibes.
yes,
Classic.
facts.
Thanksgiving week, had a couple of those shows. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Nesto says need to clean up the turnovers. Yeah, I mean,
brutal.
that first half, what was it, 12 turnovers in the first half? That's just unacceptable. Again, I know that's what Charlotte was trying to do. They're being super physical, but you still got to be better. There were some that they forced, but there were also a lot of just unforced turnovers. Powell had a couple really ill-advised passes.
The beginning of the game was rough.
Really rough. Soul Train says the bench really carried them to the W. Facts. That's true. Barstool, Orlando Magic says Magic 24 champs. I mean, never say never.
Crazy. David
Duffy says, gotta have that closet Kevin volume. You better believe it. Chris says, just let us know if you need bail money. So far, so good. Okay. Steven says, not a bad time to have a code jam of the week. We're going to definitely have to have a poll. Yeah, like some people really like the Franz dunk.
Yeah.
The Jalen dunk was amazing. We'll have to see.
Jalen, like I told you, I've never done drugs in my life, but that's what it must feel like. That Jalen Suggs dunk, like I was in shock.
Yeah, that was wild.
That might be the craziest dunk I've ever seen in person.
That was insane. Nathan says, love you guys for reversing the vasectomy. That's pretty funny.
Probably won't do that.
No. Ernest says 4C beware.
Right,
Luke says he heard the play the song chant. Good. Yeah, we did those Let's Go Magic and play the song chants down the stretch there. It was pretty fun. Shout out to the Magic fans that were there that joined in with us. It was really, really fun. Really fun. Karen says, I'm happy for the win. Free throws and turnovers are a problem. Yeah, we haven't talked about free throws yet. Magic missed a ton of free throws. And how about all the texts tonight? Like both teams, I think the Magic had 3 or 4. Charlotte had, I think, 2. Again, it goes back to the officiating. Like no one was happy with officiating tonight. But yeah, you're right.
About Micic absolutely detonating tonight. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that he had some, and then freaking Bertans got hot for a stretch there too.
Yeah.
Man, that was rough. Wait, Cavs beat the Celtics on a Dean Wade game winner? Is that how that game ended?
Are you serious?
It was tied with like 9 seconds left.
What? So they got a Max Strus game winner and a Dean Wade game winner
That's crazy.
In like 10 days? That is ridiculous.
Great couple of weeks for average-looking white dudes.
Crazy. Nathan says, loving watching the 3 of y'all together. Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad we get to do
so
this.
awesome if we could do it more often.
Yeah. We got another super chat. Oh, the 20 euros from Michael Lynch. Says, have one on me, lads. Hit the like button, you maniacs. Michael, thank you so much, man.
Figuratively offer people more.
Honestly, yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
You know what, guys? You all should have $1 million on me.
Okay.
Wow.
That's amazing. Oh, man. Okay, we're flying through these now, guys. You guys have been crazy in the chat. We're going to try to keep. Okay, where were we? Here we were. Okay, Miami and Philly looking shaky. Yeah, we saw that. Okay, here we are. Jack said a minute away from moving to 4th place. Here we are. Nathan says, don't mention Saturday's game. Oh, you're talking about Orlando City. Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. That was awful. Rex says, saw you guys on the Hornets broadcast. That is the funniest one to me.
Hilarious.
Like the Magic one, it's really cool, but that doesn't really surprise me. That one, it was just the perfect. Like he was right there, and I was like, I know what's happening.
I was surprised.
Yes, I know. So the shout out was a surprise.
Yeah.
They always show Magic fans. Yeah. We were close enough that the showing us, that wasn't a surprise. Luke said, were you guys on the side of the court for the dunks? No, it was the opposite side. Which honestly, in some ways was better for the viewing angle.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to see it.
Because my seat especially, I was directly behind the basket. So on this side, like anything at the rim was really, really hard to see.
There's a lot of easy Franz fouls to see.
That is true, man. Anthony Black had that hustle play, ended up right next to me.
Yeah.
That was It was kind of fun. Let's see here. We're about to be the 4 seed. Facts. That was a GOAT moment. Yeah, that was insane. Breaking, Sixers about to lose. Ryan says, that's right. Nathan says, I never did this before. We are the 4th seed. Oh, Brandon, Wendell run away from layups. There were a couple times tonight. Jalen a couple times, guys, like we're really hesitant to go to the rim. I don't know if it's because we weren't getting foul calls or what, but yeah, Wendell especially had a couple moments, like one offensive rebound in particular I'm thinking of, where it's like, just go back up,
He sat a lot of the fourth quarter. He went back to the locker room at one point and then came out and then had the Theragun on his thigh. So we'll see what happens with that tomorrow.
Thanks, Praises says, tuning in late. Were you 3 leading to play the song chants tonight? What do you think?
That would be us, baby.
What do you think? What do you think? You know who it is. It was us. As loud as we could, man. It was kind of easy though. I mean, it was a library.
They were all gone.
Yeah, even during the game, like it was pretty quiet. I mean, they had moments. You're right, but
there was one point I booed a call and I could have swore I heard it echo.
No, 100%. 100%. It echoed off all the empty seats in the upper bowl.
All of the 191 other empty seats in that section.
I feel so bad for Charlotte fans because we know what it's
like. We've been there.
We know.
I don't feel bad. We've been there.
Ace the Baller says, I'm wearing my Rock'em socks. Let's go. Love that. Ryan says, thank you, Nets. Of course. Crazy night in the association. A says, can someone say 4 seed? Markel said it about 18 months ago.
Yeah.
Love that.
Never wrong. Just
Never
early.
wrong. Yep. His timing's, that's right. Timing's never wrong. It's always perfect. What? Soul Train says, it's funny how the Cavs play better against the Celtics than the Knicks. Yeah. That's crazy. Nicholas, you're exactly right. He said refs had no handle on the game. It was just so poorly officiated. It really was. Yeah. Really, really was. Nathan says, hi, Luke.
Hi, Nathan.
Look at that. You got a fan of Nathan Pickering. Love that.
Hi, Nathan.
Steven pulled out the name. Referee number 21, Dedrick Taylor.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that.
I mean, it's public knowledge.
No, I know.
They say it on the broadcast.
I don't want people hitting up his LinkedIn or something.
No, that's fine. Rex says, Luke, that shirt is crazy tough.
Thank you.
That is tough.
Lauren got it for me for Christmas.
Nice.
Off of Etsy, actually. So it is very
Ooh,
unique.
so it's,
Cease and desist.
yeah, I was about to say, is that legal?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because I'm wearing it.
Love
Go ahead
that.
and rip it off.
Ryan says, our future has arrived. AB, yeah, AB was so
was
good
crazy.
tonight. Do you believe in says, P5 must be feeling better. He has now scored 20 plus points in 40 times a season. I wanted to say something about this. We talked about it during this game. Obviously, we've seen Powell play many times. That was the closest I've ever been to watching Powell play. I don't know about you guys.
Right.
Yep.
Like seeing him up close, like
He's
play
so
basketball.
fast.
He's fast and he is physical, and he's shifty.
Yep.
And his mid range is just butter.
There's only one.
Man.
Well, okay, there's not only one, but the thing that stood out to me tonight, that has stood out to me before about Paolo's game, in the way that even watching him in person, you get the feeling he's oftentimes looking to draw the foul, which is great, but it causes him to not go up strong all the time, and being 6'10" with his frame, you got to go up strong all the time. He's only going to get better at that.
Yeah, that's
He missed some
true,
gimmies
man.
tonight around the rim. I was very surprised to see. I think he finished like 10 for 20 or something from the field. I'm not exactly. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like he was going to finish 10 for 20 from the field at the start of the game. That's for sure. With the turnovers, the missing, the gimmies, Franz was missing left and right as well. Just very awesome that both of your stars can go without having incredible games from front to back, and you still can win.
Facts.
I don't care who the team is.
Facts.
Because we've been the bad team, and being able to take care of business was awesome.
Yeah, we got a couple super chats coming in here. We're going to hit those, but 158 of you are here right now.
That's crazy.
This is 160 now. This is the most we've had in a couple months now. So thanks for being here, guys. Obviously, hit the like button. It really helps us out a lot.
Smash it.
Like I said, we worked really hard to make this happen on the road. Just enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, if you're hanging out with us, definitely hit that like button. A couple super chats here. Luke B says, look at that. Hit the like, guys.
Yes,
Exactly.
sir.
Hit the like. B. Dill, who we got to meet tonight, is a local here to Charlotte. Big Magic fan, big supporter of the Six Man Show.
Yep.
I got to meet you, so it was awesome to meet you.
Always in the Discord.
Yep. He says, I let out a huge roar when Jalen threw that down.
We all did.
That was,
That was
I mean, we were like holding each other back.
like literally like.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That must be what heroin feels like.
Okay.
That must be.
All right, we got kids watching this.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don't do heroin though.
Please
it's
don't.
not good.
It's genuinely not good. Jonathan. Okay. This is
Say no to drugs. Sorry.
Remember, this is a live show, everybody. Soul Train says AB is really efficient lately. Yeah. I mean, credit to AB, like solidifying lately, especially a spot in the second unit, which is really, really cool to see. Something most of us have said he's deserved, basically since he had to start, was forced to start, after those injuries, halfway through, or not even halfway, it was like in the first quarter of the season. All right, picking up from the rest of the chat here. Let's see. Cameron says, Grant Williams and, of course, Miles Bridges are literally two of the least likable players, man. They're rough.
Dude, Joe Ingles with Grant Williams.
Oh, my gosh. That's another thing. Being that close, Joe Ingles, I know everyone talks about him. That dude does not stop talking, trolling. I mean, even like the most simple things. Like one of the things that made me laugh tonight was, I think it was Grant Williams was at the line. He got fouled and he's standing at the line, and Joe Ingles likes to push everything, just as like push the boundaries, like the limit as far as he can before the refs do anything. So like Grant Williams is lined up for the free throw, and Joe Ingles is just standing directly in front of him talking to Mo. Like, he doesn't have to stand there, but he chooses to get right in Grant Williams' way and like mess with him. He's talking with Mo like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then it's time for the free throw, and then he steps up. It's just little things like
Grant
that.
Williams earlier, was it this year, where he was like stepped up to the line at one point
Last year.
last
in the
year,
playoffs.
where he steps up to the line in the playoffs and he's like, I'm gonna make them
I'm
both.
gonna make them both.
And tonight we were
Yes.
close enough that we heard Mo Wagner say,
Grant Williams makes the first one.
"Yeah, he goes, you're not gonna make them both."
And he did.
He did.
But, that's beside the point. Another super chat has come in. This one is from Shaw Black. Says the Magic got what is Jono doing horse?
I don't know what
That
he
means-
just made you say something crazy.
Something's crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. I don't want to.
I don't know. I apologize. Thank you for the super chat. I really don't know. I usually am pretty good at deciphering these things. I really don't know what that is. I'm sorry. If that's a reference,
But I won't say it.
if that's a reference or whatever, I'm just not cool. You gotta understand, we're pretty old. So, especially me, I'm old. So we'll get to this comment later. I just saw it, but someone said an Airbnb tour. That's
not
funny.
doing that.
We're too attached over here. We got the camera and everything. Yeah, Ricardo, we mentioned this earlier, but yeah, we'll remind everybody, for those that are tuning in here. Ricardo says the Magic are 10 games over 500 for the first time since 2012. That is insane. Thanks, Praiser says AB is going to be incredible in his prime. Glad to see him getting minutes. Love that. Santi said, seemed like there were a lot of Magic fans in the crowd. There really were. There really were. And we were talking about this before the game. There's always a mixture of, like, whether Magic fans or somewhere like this. There's a lot of Duke fans. So a lot of Palo fans were there, Wendell, those kinds of things. Cole, went to UNC. But by and large, they were actual Magic fans there tonight. Of course, it helps when the team is good, those things
And
kind of
even
happen.
people that didn't go to school here,
Right.
In Charlotte or around Charlotte, because the first 3 out of 5 Magic jerseys I saw walking into the Spectrum Center were Jalen Suggs jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Jalen Suggs is just going to continue taking people by storm.
Yep.
And the playoffs are going to be when he goes to another level in terms of popularity.
Yeah. We saw a lot of Jalen, saw some Franz, saw some custom Magic jerseys as well. It was a lot of fun. Soul Train says the bench really makes a difference when guys like Franz have a 3-point drought. Yeah, I kept saying, once Franz gets going, this game is over. That's what it felt
As soon
like.
as he got going,
That's
the
what
game
it felt
was
like.
over.
Yeah, but you're right. The bench is what carried us when he wasn't playing well. Jeffrey again asked, did you guys start to play the song chant? You better freaking believe it. Rex says, what team is our realistic, ideal first-round matchup? We've talked about this a little bit, and we'll definitely talk about this as the season gets closer. We still got 20 games to go. If it's possible, I think New York is, for me, that's the ideal. Yeah, it would suck to have a lot of Knicks fans in our place during the playoffs, but matchup-wise, I'm not scared of New York, personally. I don't know. We'll talk more about this later. I don't know if you guys have a quick answer.
We just haven't really seen them healthy since they've made the OG move.
It's true.
So that's my only sort of hesitation with that matchup.
Pacers would be awesome.
Oh, Pacers would be great.
In an alternate universe
That's true.
where it can happen. It might still be able to happen. I'm not entirely certain.
If we can be the 4 and they could be the 5, you never know.
Yeah.
Or we could be the 3, they could
And
be the 6.
essentially what you really need to look at when it comes to what matchups you want are the ones where teams that allow a lot of points in the paint. That's a huge one.
Yeah.
Because the Magic largely get their points in the paint. Even if their 3-point shot is falling, they're trying to get to the paint and attack it. So that's a huge thing for sure. And a team that struggles defensively.
The only hero says bench really came through tonight. Joe with 8 assists, no turnovers. I had no
I can't wait to
idea.
look at the box score here.
I know. I haven't looked at the box score at all. I had no idea he had 8 assists. That's crazy. Everett Marshall says Grant Williams eats corn the long way. I love that.
Wow. Wow.
Nathan says cashed in my over 35.5 wins tonight. Love that for you.
I think
Congrats.
mine was 36.5.
Jonathan says, how did Dante not get you guys down on the court to give us a play of the song? I'll tell you why. Not that he tried, but even if he tried, the Spectrum Center staff,
Yeah. Oh my
y'all,
gosh.
I know they have a job to do. I've been that. I used to be an
Good
usher
grief, dude.
at an NFL stadium. But you gotta have a little bit of discretion, and those people were
We had people
stingy.
30 minutes before the game starts. There's nobody in the stands yet.
Nobody.
Just people coming down to say hello. Not even for 30 seconds, and the ushers are trying to tell them to get
One in
out
particular
of there.
that was a confusing man
Crazy.
because I think he is genuinely a nice person. And
Sure.
was dancing
I'm
to
not
the music.
convinced.
But yeah, no, they did not. He did not have a good
Yeah.
time with us.
Also, to be fair, I guess J. Cole was right there, and so maybe it's a little extra security right there.
That was long before.
But
The amount
that
of
no,
Will
that
showed
that
up.
that was yes, but the stuff later was
The amount of people that approached J. Cole was amazing to me.
literally as they're walking by. J. Cole, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?
But not even that. Like we had a couple in front of us that
Yeah.
was kind of like right in our way. Not
Yeah.
kind of. They were right in our way because they were trying to get a couple steps forward to J. Cole to say hi.
Right,
It
which
was
he actually knew them, so that worked out for them.
right.
But
Just obstructing my view wasn't.
that was not
great.
nice. We got another super
Just wait
chat.
till the clock runs out.
Oh, mine was 35.5. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
Cashy.
W.
Cash me out.
Louis Azari with another super chat. Says, we need to plan road games with a group of fans from Orlando next year. Bring Benji next time. We've talked about doing that. We've definitely talked about that. And we might have to do that sometime.
Yes.
Next season.
Can't really speak too much more to that.
Yeah, we have. And we will bring Benji for you next time. That'd be fun. All right. We're at 36 minutes here. We're going to fly through the rest of these, okay? Because we still got to look at the box score and other stuff. Man, we left off somewhere over here. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Ryan says that 9-game win streak we had at the beginning of the season is instrumental for us at this point in the season. We were talking about this beforehand. This is 4 in a row.
Yep.
Right?
9 in a row is very doable.
9 in a row is
so
doable.
many people have been like, oh man, the Magic could get to 50. We might be able to get to 50. I'm not ready to let myself get there.
Right.
If we get to 9 on this streak, I will say it's at least possible.
Well, listen, you've got, 20 games left now, I think?
Yeah.
20 games left, you're, 36 wins? So even if you go 500 the rest of the way with a pretty favorable schedule here, as we know,
Yep.
that's 46 wins.
Yeah.
50
Wild.
wins is definitely not out of the question, but I understand, not trying to get ahead of yourself, but there is...
Well, it's just like 20 games to go. We'd have to go 14-6 the rest of the way. Like that.
Right, it might
That
end up...
feels
It might end up being 48.
But
Yeah.
if we win another 5 games in a row and get it to 9,
Right.
then you have to go 9-7 or whatever the rest of the way.
Yeah.
9-6,
9-6.
which
No,
feels doable.
16. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, 14-6, 9. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maddie says Franz dunk was insane. Man, that was insane. Jalen's was. That was insane. Okay. I'm going to have to skip a lot of these guys. Sorry. This is, you guys are being insane. There's 160 of you still here, man. You guys are wild. Chris says I wasn't married yet in 2012. Yeah, 2012 was my second year of college. And yeah, that's a different era.
Sophomore in high school.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Luke. Daniel says, moment of silence for all our past sufferings. I mean, that's what this stuff feels like right here.
Honestly.
Stuff like nights like tonight feels like man, like we have
we've
just
officially turned the corner.
turn the corner, man. And
4 seed is crazy.
I don't want to, it's not like all that stuff was worth it. It's not one of those things, but it's like,
It was worth it.
It is, but I'm saying that's not what I mean, but it's just like all of that, that suffering through all of that's why we do it, because we knew this day would come. We hoped, at least.
It had to happen.
We hoped. We hope. Sam says, yes, sir, let's freaking go. Of course, let's do it. Maniac says, look at that home record. It's elite, man. It's an elite home record. You'll
What
love
is it
that.
now?
Well,
What
20 and 8?
30-1 in games leading.
oh,
into the
that,
fourth quarter?
yes. Yeah. 30-1.
Crazy.
With a lead going into the fourth quarter. Love that. Lewis says, home court advantage against the Knicks for a Game 7 win to start the new Magic era. That would be insane. That would be insane.
Fazan's tweet or
No.
text.
No, I don't even want
Dude, it's you with your arms crossed. Says someone tell bro his team is the 4th seed.
Oh my gosh. B. Dill says Magic fans showed up. Franz versus Jalen dunks are going to be tough, but Jalen got me out of my seat. Yeah, that was insane. The Wendell fake was good too. Yeah, Ernest, that was pretty sick. Peace Craft says I feel bad for Steve Clifford. Yeah, facts. Ellis says how are the Charlotte fans treating y'all tonight? For the most part, pretty good. We had one grump in front of us, but I mean, to be fair, if my team had 15 wins and 3 of the loudest Magic fans on planet Earth sat right behind me, I would probably be a little bit grumpy too.
By the way.
One of us is a very good cheerer.
I do this.
He does. He embraces it. Oh man, we did make an inadvertent mistake.
Yeah,
So apparently, it was Bertans that got hurt.
I think so.
Someone got hurt for the Hornets,
Which we never, ever, ever want to happen.
Never.
Obviously.
but a good play just happened. I think Cole had just scored,
Yeah.
and so they called timeout. And
Cole's going crazy walking to the
he was
bench.
fired up, and the Magic bench walks out to meet him. And so there's a wall of tall men in front of us, okay? And so we're, yeah, Cole, let's go, yeah. And I hear behind us, you guys shut up, be quiet.
We're getting every
And I was like,
book
I just thought they were really salty. And I was like, okay, whatever. We sat down, and then we realized there was no music playing, which obviously if you go to an NBA game, you know there's music playing at every timeout. And I was like, this is weird. This is super awkward. What's going on? Like, it was 30 seconds. And then we found out it's because Bertans got hurt. And so we were up there cheering, let's go Cole. And that's why they were yelling at us, because they thought we were a bunch of jerks. I felt kind of bad about that. But
Lucas getting absolutely buried.
oh gosh, for all the Charlotte fans watching this, we weren't cheering because
Absolutely buried.
okay. Ricardo says, so good in Magic fans. This is by far a season to remember, of course. Nestle said Jeff Turner shouted y'all out. Yeah, big shout out to
Jeff
Dante.
Turner did too?
Dante and Jeff. I
Dang.
think Dante did, yeah. I can't share this one on the on the screen. We try to keep it PG close, but I
Oh my god.
yeah. Shaw, I'm reading yours.
Dog.
I can't say that out loud. That's really
Chill,
funny though.
dog.
Mike says, how was the Magic crowd? It was great. It was a lot of fun. I'm a fan, not an owner. Says, live it up, fellas. Soak this moment in. Magic future is bright. 6-man for the win. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, it was Fazan who said Airbnb tour. You troll. Get out of here. That's so funny.
Weirdo.
Michael Martin says 6-man show. Crew, a.k.a. Road Warriors.
Sweet, baby.
Better freaking believe it. Nicholas says, Cole Anthony's top 5 best Magic players to interview. Oh, it's probably top one.
Top one.
Top one,
Easily.
man. Top 5, and he's not 2, 3, or 4 or 5. Ty says, "Can we get a Magic party bus? That'd be insane." Some of y'all, I don't know if I can handle being a party bus with some of y'all. Some of y'all are crazy.
Definitely not a Shaw.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Brandon says, "If Magic fans funded this, would you do this for every away game?" I probably have to get paid for. I can't work my real job.
I would have to have a real it would have to be a substantial amount.
I can't work my real job
Yeah, we
and
would
do
have
this
to
every
quit our
game.
jobs.
You know, that's a thing.
And I would have to convince
Ernest
my
says,
wife.
Minister of Defense showed up on the other side. He had some great blocks tonight. It was really fun, of course. All right, let's keep going here. We're almost to the bottom. AB is up to 40% from 3, David says.
That's
Is that right?
disgusting. Is that true?
For the season? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, what was
Yeah.
it, 3 for 4 tonight?
Low volume typically too.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, 40%.
But like I believe in his
you guys-
ability to grow into a
I was about to say, you guys
shooter.
remember his summer league? He's at 40%.
Yeah.
I don't care the volume.
Right.
That's wild. B. Dill says, my daughter just asked what is heroin.
No, don't say that.
He's messing
No,
with us.
you
He
gotta
better
messing
be.
with us,
Although,
please.
maybe. Oh, gosh.
It's a terrible substance that you should stay
Wait,
far,
let's
far away
stop
from.
with the heroin. Okay.
Trying to get some modifies.
Yeah, facts. Oh,
We're
my
far.
gosh.
This is educational.
Oh, my gosh.
That is
okay.
not good for you. Say no to drugs.
All right, let's move on. Joe Hunter says, I've seen you guys at the game. Oh, yeah, during the Bally, I think it's called Bally Sports South is the Charlotte broadcast. Chris, we said free AB. AB has been freed. Love that. Love that. There's a lot of drug references in here tonight. Mess says Spectrum Center staff are miserable. It's true, man. It's true. It's true. The Icarus says the Knicks are starting the Bing Bong meme crew instead of stars now. Oh, right, because of all their injuries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mess says Detroit let us down. Yeah, that was rough.
Well, what do you expect?
Yeah, of
got,
course. Of course.
a
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. 9 wins. Isn't that crazy?
What a photo.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Thanks, Brazos. I predicted 48 to 50 wins during Summer League with our push at the end of last season in mind. Well, you're looking really, really good. Looking really, really good. Janine says Kevin going to have to change his work plans. Facts, man.
Mm-hmm.
If we're the 4 seed, I might have to start working on it right now, man. That's crazy. All right, we're at the bottom here. I had to skip a lot, obviously, guys, but I mean, there's still 160 of you maniacs in here. What are you doing? That's crazy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Let's look at the box score. We're not going to take a ton of time on this today. It was a really balanced game tonight. But we'll hit a couple things. We already talked about Franz. Franz really struggled tonight. He tried to get going early, but his first 2 drives to the rim, he got whacked and got no call. And so I don't know if that just set the tone for him or if he got frustrated and it trickled down to the rest of the game. But obviously 0-5 from 3. Probably 3 or 4 of those were really good looks you'd like to see him hit. But rough night for Franz. Paolo, 22 points for him as well as 5 boards, 3 assists, 9 of 19 from the field, and 2 of 5 from 3. Pretty good night from Paolo. Nothing in this box score is pretty tonight. I mean, it's just facts. But Wendell tonight, 12 points, 9 boards, also had an assist and a steal. Gary with 9 as well, went 2 of 2 from 3. That's pretty great. Jalen only 4 points, but what a loud 4 points they were.
Jeez Louise,
Good grief. Also had 4 boards, 3 assists, and a steal.
Shout out to Mosley
never
for
fouled
sticking with him when he had 4 fouls. What was that? 10 minutes to go in the third. And
yeah.
I was like, Jamal, just please take him out. And he didn't. And to Jalen's credit, Jamal's credit, Jalen didn't play a lot in the fourth, but
Right.
To his credit, didn't pick up that 5th foul.
Yeah, it was big.
Jonathan Isaac, 4 of 4.
I know.
The field, hitting his lone 3.
Yep. 11 points for him.
He was
Awesome.
fun tonight.
We already talked about Joe Ingles earlier, but if you weren't here, didn't score. 1 from the field, but 8 assists and no turnovers. I had no idea. He had 8 assists. That's crazy. That's awesome.
A lot of mojo tonight.
Yeah. AB, 10 points. We already mentioned 3 of 4 from 3. 1 of 4 from the free throw line, though. That's rough. Mo Wagner, 11 points tonight, 4 boards. Cole had 14. Some really, really big buckets down the stretch, man. You can tell, like, when Cole's cooking. Like, he hits a couple, and then all of a sudden that swag that we love from Cole,
flowing.
you're just like, you just expect everything to fall. And then we just mentioned J.I., 11.6 boards. A lot of really good defensive possessions, as you'd come to expect from J.I. And then we had Caleb Chuma and Admiral come in for 46 seconds down the stretch. For Charlotte, wow, Micic was their high scorer. That is crazy.
He was awesome.
Look what happened to Tony's photo of Jalen's dunk.
Wow, ref in the way.
What a perfect way to like sum up the night. The refs just getting in the way of
that
beautifulness.
Crazy. If you're not familiar with Tony Gwynn, he's photographer and social media for the Magic. Had what would have been a sick shot of Jalen's dunk, and instead there's a ref that was just in front of it. So let's take a look at some of these team stats here. Magic win every quarter but the second. Yeah, that seems about right. Points in the paint, Magic with 42. You'd like to see us get more than that on a team like Charlotte. I mean,
they were like small a lot of times too.
Very small. Yep. I mean, they clog the paint a lot, but very small.
Well, when you're driving to the paint and you're getting fouled and you're not getting free throws,
you're right.
I mean, there's only so much you can do.
You're right. Bench doubles them up, of course. Love to see that. 17 and 19 turnovers, respectively. I mean, that's the part that's just yucky. But look at this. The Magic did a great job of capitalizing. 23. I mean, let me back up. 23 on 19 isn't great. But Charlotte only getting 10 on 17 is awful. That's really bad. So credit to the Magic for doing better there.
Trey Mann had some flashes tonight. Like
Trey,
there's a non-0% chance that he's filthy.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not.
We can't listen to the Gator bias over here, but I'll listen to the unbiased.
I hit him with the Knowles. He scored, and I hit him with the.
That was appreciated here.
Yeah.
All right, some team shooting stats. Charlotte only shoots 45% from the field and 36% from three.
Throws, dude.
Yeah, 54% from the field, 37%. We shot better from the field than we did from the free throw line. 53%, 8 of 15. Awful.
Get it together, y'all.
Awful, man. 8 offensive rebounds. That's great. You out-rebounded 41 to 31. 23 assists on 40 field goals. It's not bad. 9 steals, a block, turnover discrepancy there, but whatever. Points in the paint, fouls. Okay, we looked at all that. All right, guys, let's look at some of these standings here. We already looked at this once, but oh gosh, I'm breaking it. Here we go. We already looked at this once, but your Orlando Magic on what will be March 6th are the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. Crazy. And the other number I keep looking at, the Magic are now 11 games clear of missing the postseason with 20 games to go. Yeah. Let that soak in, guys.
And what is your home record? 21-8. Is that
21-8. That's right.
Road record is gonna hopefully continue to get better here.
And don't forget, we have an 8-game homestand coming up, starting next 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, I think.
Yeah.
8-game homestand. Crazy. All right, guys, let's look at the chat one last time here. And see what we got here. As 150 viewers. I cannot believe you guys are still with us at 50 minutes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on a historic night for the Magic, historic night for our show. Doing this is really, really, really fun, guys. Really great having you guys here. All right, last little bit here from the chat. Chris says 79 likes. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up. We've already had a few more come in, but yeah, hit that like button if you're hanging out with us here tonight. Yeah, some of you guys are really funny. Lucius already says I'll take 50 Cent over J. Cole for our main Magic celebrity fan. Yeah, I mean, you can debate, best rapper and stuff, but J. Cole is a part owner of the Hornets, so that's their thing,
Gary and J.I. questionable for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, that was one thing I did forgot to mention the box score. A lot of guys played less than 30 minutes tonight. I think Paolo, and I don't remember who the other person was that played more than 30 minutes here. Paolo and of course it's Franz played just over 30, but everyone else was pretty good. Fine. I hope so.
88 likes, my goodness.
Yeah, come on, it's awesome.
Let's get that to 100, y'all.
Yeah,
If you've been sitting here with us for 40 minutes now and you have not hit the
We're at
like
50
button,
minutes,
please
bro.
hit the like button.
Yep. Ty says Kevin is heavy on the censor button tonight. I mean, I try to think about our family audience, Let's see here. Some of you guys want to follow this team on the road, go for it. We did see Hank, who, if you guys don't know,
Yeah, you said
Hank
what's up
is
with
the guy who attends every Magic game this season.
Game, pretty much.
What a life, man. Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy.
If you've been watching any Magic games on the road this year and you see somebody always sitting next to the bench or behind the bench and you're like, who is that guy?
Right.
It's a very good chance
Yep.
it's Hank.
Yep. Shelby says, our boys in blue, white, silver, and black have done it again. Thanks for another great show, Kevin, Luke, and Jonathan. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Thanks, Praises. Can we play the song for the 4th seed? We did that earlier. We'll play our Let's Go Magic song at the end. How about that? So, Joe says, oh, yeah, we met Joe tonight. That's awesome. Says, y'all go to Charlotte again next year. It was cool meeting you dudes. Obviously, awesome meeting you, Joe. That was really fun. And obviously, always great to get a win. Say Kyle, not Cal. That's a cool name. Says, we also have Tiger Woods and Franz from Attila. For celeb Magic fans, that's probably I'm
Tiger
lame.
hasn't been to a game.
Tiger hasn't been to a game. Well, Tiger hasn't been to a game since he had all those controversies. I don't think he goes in public very much. But anyway, all right, that's probably gonna wrap it up for us, guys. What a night! What a night for us here. Final thoughts, Jonathan.
My final thoughts is I'm thinking about what we're gonna get on Uber Eats.
That's
what
a
I'm
good
thinking
final
about.
thought.
Final thought.
For me, once again, if we met you tonight,
Yeah.
got a picture with you guys, got a picture with a lot of you guys. It was awesome. It was awesome to get those moments tonight, talking with everybody and,
Yeah.
and putting faces to names and all that.
In all seriousness, like we were sitting there at multiple points tonight and just like thinking about how awesome of an experience it was.
Yeah.
And none of it would be possible without everybody that supports and shows love and everything like that. So
Right.
just a big thank you to everybody that we got the chance to finally meet tonight. So many of you we've talked with you online for years, and being able to finally meet you guys is awesome and just super appreciative as always. We love you guys.
This is literally why we do this. We do this because of this fan base. We want to grow it, make it stronger. So the fact that whether it's meeting Magic fans tonight that live up here in the Carolinas, or whether it's right now we've got 150 Magic fans hanging out in a chat, like this is
4 ways away from 100 likes.
I know, yeah. This is why we exist. And so to see nights like tonight happen, like whether it's, again, in person, whether it's here on the show, like this is why we exist. It's awesome. All right, so it's a lot of fun. Luce Rosario, I'm glad you said this. I'll mention this really fast. Said, see you Sunday with Benji's post-game show with the Six Fan Show. Yeah, this Sunday, our guy Ben will be outside of Kia Center for a huge matchup, Magic Pacers. If you live in Central Florida, definitely recommend you check that game out. It's a really big one for the standings. And then, like Lewis said, after the game, Benji will be out there for the Six Fan Show, which should be electric. But I think it's going to do it for us, guys. We're going to roll our outro here. These guys, tomorrow night, we'll record our next episode of the Six Man Show, which will go up Thursday. Obviously, they'll talk about this game and all kinds of other fun stuff. But
Very exciting group night coming.
what a night. What a night, guys. Magic win, a big one. A lot of other guys lose. It's really, really exciting time, guys. We're in the final stretch, 20 games to go. Who knows? Who knows what can happen? But we're going to be here for the whole ride. We'll see you guys later, and let's go Magic.